think majority of the things are coming in the dream. We are playing now got take it there. I mean, say we are trying to.
Charlie, what are you talking about?
Per the Opta rankings, the Turkish league is ranked the 20th in the world.
20th.
Yes.
And in Europe,
the Polish league is ahead of it. Yes, the Swedish league is ahead of it. The Croatian league, the Mexican league, the Japanese league, the MLS.
I want in Europe.
The Brazilian league.
I want it in Europe.
In Europe, no. I'm using about Opta.
Yes, because so in Europe, let's just take away.
Okay, so
you can say.
Take it there you.
So these are Opta. Now only Opta when it comes to
Credible
data collection about leagues.
Credible.
I don't know which league in the world doesn't work with Opta.
Sure.
The English Premier League, obviously.
No.
Yeah.
Because of their marketing power, their money and all that. Italian Serie A, the Spanish La Liga, the German Bundesliga, the French League 1.
So top 5 in your home.
Top 5, no. The sixth, the English Championship, the Belgian Pro League.
Championship, the Turkish League.
Of course. The Belgian Pro League, the Portuguese Premier Liga, the Brazilian Serie A, the Dutch Eredivisie, the Argentinian League, the MLS, the Mexican League, the Japanese J1 League, the Croatian League, the Polish League, the Danish League, the Italian Serie B,
Charlie, then I'm okay.
the Swedish League, and then the Turkish League.
Serie B, the Turkish League.
Yes.
And I'm trying to try the review.
And of course. And you see, because Uko Turkish here, if you pick Galatasaray.
Okay, well, let's talk of a player for basketball.
Oh, of course. Of course. Oshe, you can say, Turkey, Galatasaray, Fenerbahce.
But I think you're limiting it to only Europe, the 10th, based on the UEFA coefficient. I think say based
on the UEFA coefficient,
I think they are 10th. Oh, yeah.
10th in Europe.
10th in Europe. Now 10th in Europe, no. I don't think
so. Europe in the championship channel.
Championship scale what championship? Championship scale what championship in there? The teams, the competitive nature of the championship. You understand?
Yeah.
And then in there, and to me a player, a bed say you convince me unless it be a per se who call and do career you can say Turkey. But I feel say sometimes too. And one thing about the Turkish league, no say some of them to challenge payments, mutia salary and some of the players unless it be one of the top players in there. But me check UEFA coefficient ranking. This is this season. England, the English league, the Italian league, the Spanish league, the German league, the French Ligue 1, the Dutch league,
the Italian league, the Spanish league,
the Portuguese league, the Belgium league, the Czech league, before the Turkish league.
Interesting.
Turkish league.
Belgium league, so Turkish league. You understand? But I think, sir, signing so far, clubs have been given opportunity to sign because of the World Club Championship. And we still expect, say, another window will be open. But we a team now, Oshada signing players within this short window, a pre-season.
Okay.
Because Osha World Club Championship now, for some of the teams that are participating in, they are going to have a very competitive pre-season World Club Championship. Because when you have 6 matches, and I can tell you for a fact, most of them won't play any pre-match, pre-season games. World Club Championship. You understand? No more. It is good business for them to wrap up the deals. But I think say most of the teams in Europe, when it comes to transfers with Premier League clubs, they want to milk them. So for England now got top player, price is different. As I talk of Brookman or East Legon. Or no price is different champion on Dakuma Hanum baby. You understand? But you look at the quality of players within the last 5 seasons, no, I don't think say I can pinpoint say me who an exceptional player with Bundesliga over make hit. The English Premier League.
Maybe Florian Fate will do it.
Why?
Florian Fate.
Well, but those that have come before him, how well have they been? You understand? How well have they been? Can be a Kevin De Bruyne say, or say, crowd, or Cologne a couple of times before or back to City. But I don't because me share in recent times, Timo Werner by here, I didn't really see the impact. Even for Leroy Sané, crowd, Oba City, he wasn't that exceptional. But Uka teams that need to rebuild I think Pep. But the issue is, you look at the quality of players at Pep lose. Need their ordinary bar, would they be able to match that level? Pep and with the City team or call 4 consecutive season winning the league. Because if you are losing Kevin De Bruyne, I look at the market, I don't think say Kevin will be replace.
No.
Even Kyle Walker.
Oh
no, I don't think so. Even in the Bundesliga, we saw Kevin De Bruyne in the Bundesliga. I don't. So there are some players who they are irreplaceable. Mahrez for City, which player has been able to even give you 2/3 of what Mahrez gave? Why? Oh, potential no. Jerry Doku potential no. But I don't think say because who say Mahrez say he did it in the Premier League, won the Premier League with Leicester, Echo City, Echo Twaso. But Pep has been trying to replace him on Shadanya. Kyle Walker say I don't think say they've been able to replace Kyle Walker. And for Pep, it is going to be very difficult for him. Even Haaland ni say no. Eso Sheno replace or no be Eboano. Mamouche, but the qualities that we can say Haaland be ma only hold that play, the strength, say not to me bully defenders. Mamouche no on ma sir. And when you see team, you can say one player to me is something. We saw it with City in Rodri. Upra City entire season a collapse here. So a single player can affect your entire team. Players when I win trial, but try cover Rodri, and yeah, good one. Players be even John Stones class at the time cry Barca. And for Pep, he has a lot, but I think he's made some decent signings. But you see, Premier League, Uber with price tag, Uber teams like City now, they don't even get you the time to settle. Especially Man United for ex-players, don't wear pandatory work. No? They will come at you. So when you are coming with big backs, you need to quickly start the road running. Share pressure to Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo so because of the 100 million tag. It took Enzo the second season, which is this season, to at least do better. Same as Moise Caicedo. This season was actually his best season for Chelsea. You understand? And to a player now who needs mindset now struggle, you will suffer.
Thank you very much, Felix Romark. Inti Felix Romark and so na ote ne nkana earlier on ote na de dunka na yebo amanone enkomo endra o share friendly games of course as well as UEFA World Cup qualification games and also of course England for the first time has been beaten by an African team. And yeah, transfers and so yes, Tijani Reinders, he signed for Manchester City. But then Mike Maignan, the move not to Chelsea, it has fallen through because Chelsea and AC Milan and me and Richie agreement. So we'll be going for another break. When we are back, Ghana Football Association, the verdict about what happens to Nations FC. Where do they finish on the league log as far as the 2025 or 2024-25 Premier League season is concerned? And you know, Ghana Football Awards so this weekend at the Accra International Conference Center, and also you better trade a home and come on, yeah, basisia.
Are you ready? The final showdown 2024-2025 MTN FA Cup season of Father's Day, Sunday 15th June. Now, Messi show ya. Final showdown while you're in between Golden Cake and Asante Kotoko. 5 p.m. Getting Reza Martin or the legend of Accra Hearts of Oak. Keeper Samuel J. Jastella Dombote, led by Captain Amankwa Mireku versus the legend of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Keeper George Owu, Eric Bakwin, Eric Dranko, Nia J. Emosa J. Kojoboku Mahala, Samuel Iku, captain by Gordon Ablodi. Mati Baya Gidigidi. For 1 year, baby, make it down 245 Pepani Ashase. Our University of Ghana Stadium, a honey about Bomati Singina. You'll boy get 1 p.m. Pepe. Now, one of Braboshe, DJ Tro, and MC Kojo Manuel, a Hobaya Gidigidi Day. Popular stand 10 Ghana, Central Light 20, VIP 100 Ghana, VVIP 200 Ghana. Hey, Braboshe Wisdom Bassi, El Kotoko, Alvis J. Guafo, Albert Amua, Mohammed Kamara, Kwame Poku, the Golden Kicker, Baya Dalad Nunu, Kofi Saba, Paul Yabua, David Amuzu, Roland Grepman, Machi Baya Unforgettable Ampa. The unforgettable MTN FA Cup final is brought to you by MTN, the title sponsor. Still Obia Yobia.
Hello, Ghana. Father's Day is here again, and it's time to celebrate the kings of our lives with something truly unforgettable at La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. On Sunday, 15 June 2025, treat Dad to a rich and flavorable Father's Day lunch at the Ocean View Ghanaian Village Restaurant at La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. Let him indulge in a beautiful curated buffet featuring mouth-watering selection of authentic Ghanaian dishes, refreshing drinks, and the unbeatable ambience of the ocean breeze, all for just 650 Ghana cedis per person. And to make the day even more special, a complimentary welcome drink to kick things off, live band music to set the perfect mood, a 360 photo corner to capture unforgettable moments, and a thoughtful gift for every dad. It's a perfect way to say thank you or simply spend some quality time together in a truly memorable setting. Date 15th June 2025. Time 12 noon to 3:30 p.m. Rate 650 Ghana cedis. Remember, children between the ages of 6 and 12 dine at half price, and kids under 6 dine for free. Let Dad unwind, indulge, and feel appreciated because he deserves nothing else. Make your reservations on 0302-215100 or 0577-665964 or email groupsales@laopalm.net. La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, uniquely golden, traditionally Ghanaian.
Let's cherish our own Ghana Premier League.
Okay, welcome back. Yama Obibi Akwaba at the bar at the third lap of the show. It's the Mass Sports Package here at 9 a.m. or Max FM 10. And yes, Richie at the call TV. So say we be there. You better treat a fear and come na then in the Ghana Premier League on match day 33. Na game be a course so the Amping AAK Sports Arena Western Region. Na it was between Basake Holy Stars and the Nations FC. Na game no I'm baby yet because during the game no na Ntawantawa BC Nations FC for say referee no aji dubious penalty mienu enunti game no omumbo biom. Na ye train verdict from the Ghana Football Association even before match day 34. Unfortunately, ye kan ya league ne ba na wie over the weekend. Nations FC lose to Heart of Lions and then also Bibiani Gold Stars or Dance Park Kenya 4-0 win over Accra Lions, which means officially Bibiani Gold Stars are champions of the 2024-25 Premier League season. Now baby every year yebisa then FA no can afa incident near a see because Osha na enya sem ketwanta we see pa e wo ho team officials ku ene ne keka ho ne etene se enche bi asase sia na FA na sa release statement ya charging Nations FC players miensa eno nso ye de nyina ebe bre mo
This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Division 1 league is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our own.
Inti sina beka no Ghana Football Association disciplinary committee on the verdict aba na you say verdict no mean trying tia you say GFA no awarded 3 points and 3 goals to Basaki Holy Stars for game na entimi enwie no. So this is the second time Basaki Holy Stars benefited from a team not showing up or even forfeiting a game prematurely. Osha and no that screen. So you see the committee therefore makes the following decisions: that the protest of Basakoli Stars FC shall succeed, that the protest of Nations FC is dismissed. Nearby and say 2 teams in a protest. Now Nations FC the omo dia call say referee say and a protocols and a say nyama bebre. Na Basakoli Stars ye na omo protest ne say Nations FC and ama game no amba ne wie Inti Yenshare number 3 in paragraph 3 said that Nations FC initiated the act that led to the abrupt end of the match. Nations FC shall forfeit the match in accordance with the Article 33, Section 1, Subsection B of the GFA Premier League regulations. Okofo I say that having forfeited the match, Nations FC shall be considered as having lost the match in accordance with the articles, and accordingly 3 points and 3 goals are hereby awarded in favor of Basake Holy Stars. That in addition, being the defaulting club, Nations FC shall lose 3 points from the club's accumulated point from their previous matches pursuant to Article 33, Section 5, Subsection A of the GFA Premier League regulations. 6, they say that in addition, being the defaulting club, Nations FC is hereby fined 2,500 Ghana cedis payable to the Ghana Football Association, 50% of which shall be paid to Basake Holy Stars, pursuant to Article 33, Section 5, Subsection B of the GFA Premier League regulations. 7, they say that the GFA prosecutor shall investigate the report of the match officials and charge all persons found culpable. 8, they say that should any party be dissatisfied with or aggrieved by the decision, the party has within 1 day of being notified of this ruling to appeal to the appeals committee of the Ghana Football Association. Bam! Inti enone nieho na nietene say utewe ni tremu ewo paragraph 7 I say that the GFA prosecutor shall investigate the report of the match officials and charge all persons found culpable. Say persons found culpable ye nyamiensa our Nations FC players. Robin Osman oye omo goalkeeper Kofi Mensah ewo ho na Emmanuel Ano FA na sa charge omo na nia FA ne kan say after say ye 3.3 goals na Mabasaki no ya Santi Nations FC 3 points me no ka say the league no officially omo we fit from title challenges on Monday 34 to placing fifth after the league has ended. Na you see 2,500 number tuemu fan e di Basake Holy Stars. Into Basake Holy Stars no not just say Omaji 3 points no, but they are also going to earn some good money over there. Mabedra for egusu ewa ha na uwo adrenchebi fa GFA ruling no ha ubetime dia buy WhatsApp line here active 0506367196 nanedu FA nakasa.
Yes, do media enyem mama because na your movie you say there is no way season na be we ya her situation you find yourself now. Her situation you find yourself into sana de na kwakwaye into her situation you find yourself now. Team no e could do some pen so we e to maboa ma yakon okoden na yetumi hu say sana be to maboa once went to mambo match na wie no e do sa time na embra na ye de be yedwuma.
You think it's fair?
oh yes me say mbra no be mbra wo de ye ntere ya dwen no matter how oye una of a club would the emotions be ka asem no ye mfa nu nye
but it wasn't not late amba because the man on and be ka asem investigate didn't have any effect on some of the teams heading to Monday 34.
One thing about the disciplinary committee issues about the football association, you be complaining a lot. They are not full-time workers of the football association. So football association independent for cannot even measure time you can't you don't have timelines for any of them. If you are going forward, then on for permanent for those things are fine. So depending on the issue, no for 2 days in kind of match there. But in Pempe, they are not full-time workers of the football association. Into 1 way this committee decided, say, oh, this week you be share one, you be share be the next month. Because on your full-time worker, you cannot measure chinchina onion and nan onion. I said, I won't send no. Yeah. Into that. Or to mean can be.
That's so the unfair clubs no because you need to expedite decisions like this.
Yes.
Ako ye. Into say wa form no mun ye full time workers. Then it's also coming at the expense of some of the teams.
Joe, idea ba kwa me force the football association going forward. Some money in share. This particular season, some of the class na manaya study even league na ye bono kwa ye football na dom. And then to me cast my board to be me jai.
Ninyebiem.
What's the other thing about you? What's that?
Then see Gasa.
Sense what a massive bobu.
Listen, see Kana.
Normal.
Now Obermanska.
In Jamaica said they should find a way to solve those things. It's the reason why I read the number last week. Because as somebody see, you know, your nations penny or kind of platform we say Nipa would get a job on here. Okay. Indeed, there will be some of them among commodium money to say they're born no qua or ye ganadum. And I'm comfortable for with man or your madam. There was some mindset. No. What I say, I best almost say, Embrana ye juma. What situation I find yourself? And they go do something pensobi. So maybe as in St. John say me away. Say ever before the final go my way. Me away. Oh. Na say buy but many so in the FA no even up to Friday
to some extent they've cost some of the teams
even up to Friday na nations for no mun take this league on but no mun to I remember Friday me and my friend Kennedy Boachi asansan or cancel on nam kwan so go so makuma so mbo na before that no omo dwene ho say ball no ko mo na omo de akwa adwenwi mu what na ka one game football association be so we the calendar no one send them out to ho ye ball league na weekend way ye ball FA Cup weekend way ye be say wie intina minim say verdict na banda benyan susan so on one team before the final game e bet benyan susan so more extreme verdict na e ba no but my point is they be a mass maker ye ni ya the emotions na edwina stand ho dia you may start with nations but baby ambra wono ye nkyere ya den embra na sesen wa wo se wo mbobiem no point na nya wo dia na ye tew and the football association that is why I make us a hot day football association in baby a football association in Yadrin and they say oh be a idea to sa that's a won't find and you 2,500 what else about make an so be a idea to sa now who would do not to make 10 points dear they get 2,500 because sabi oh be bobo keke ya pon ball na yo na stop on us kakra bi atuma right na perimeter ultimate the babon to say me charge the 20,000 Ghana cedi okay le gon and the obi se me mobile dey say abu say issue no so e say say issue no man 2,500 it is situation you find yourself now unless the football association no e combine emotions and mbra na ye adwuma na take that decision say nya sa pa no mo gitum say de pa na ya de anya egu gam no hufia anya 2,500.
But Nana, why are you so concerned about Sky charge instead of point Ayatium? Because the point is more valuable than the money.
So what do you have to say? You didn't get the game no fidia. And I said me 10 minutes and me percent me the point more bia. Not more for 50 game no because me say the next time what charge me
but it's the point we are talking about. Is the point not more valuable than the money?
No me point say fan say you league. League po umpo be bia na umfo.
na se fa na say me person me favor other team bi mananya point be to survive and the man for 50 game no you say man for 50 game about me 3 points about charge him 2500
yeah 6 points o me lose no
lose 6 points no na e man na for team no a survive up
so if he say sir president we are bad
2500 there obi e won money at sa
no but we were here when we saw Real Mali field unqualified players against Dreams FC how they lose 9-0
what was guy at the final
in 2000 year final
10,000
sometimes
no crown go and check if they paid
and the maker say so like you are saying you're finding 50,000 no bet me to you then that's not how to keep the
my
issue.
point is some more do I 2,500
and the maker say 50,000 no bet me to you
we don't find just a coach and just a player more than 5,000
and the maker say
the whole team by there to say good game no to do that
if you think that the money is what is going to deter the amount of fine and anybody bet you they deter man 50,000 to Nations FC is nothing.
But it's still a big money than 2,500.
It's still nothing as compared to it.
Number 20,000 to have to fork out. No support say right in the perimeter. It's nothing. But my point is, say a no point to me charging 20,000. Yeah, then where the boss are? That is my point. Then the man not charging 2 billion. But my point is, who are the two issues now? The other so. You still be able to the or the unqualified players aba. You know my captain. Eddie come on, say what Mali. And so I say go. And no. And they have to focus in the support everywhere in the perimeter. The other so about football Google movie. And no charging the 10,000. And that Mr. Bob, my brother, some minutes, me Bob yo. Me Google movie, but the whole year still who say the whole world. I was a Ghana they to Bob to do 50 because I mean Bob yo. Now I charging 2,500.
Into all the any scanner.
My point is, so what the people are saying more to dia? I 2,500.
Into the scanner how?
Oh, me hame. But say, you have the 3 points. No more for the 3 points. Then the end of the what to bring your that is my point. It's imagine him say, football association no. Yeah, they should make things clear. FBO, for 50 gamer, you better charge 50,000. Now yambra.
And yes, they weigh one or two things. Wouldn't say Bechem United. They had a game against Basaki. Or Basque, it could break it down. Besides, say, I find your mind. And then they get 3 points. No, and then my team no one corner. But then they don't mind the new reason, but I'm talking. The same situation in the nations working. If they are raising no more, they man or more the new reason, but I'm talking. So my point is. To the extent that you ban the player and I say a charge player, players mean it means some nation. The players from nation it means some nation. To me, my problem is just 2,500. Me no free 1 million some year bill. And rather the annual no because no one to me go beyond the rules and regulations. Almost to me nobody can understand say to me go beyond the rules and regulations and go beyond my baby. Me see there is no team in this country or quite away game. I am frustrating the set and to ask their supporters, ask their leaders. Kotoko Bakro is like a festival. The team is eager to play Santo Kotoko. So many things goes into it. And the nations when they come about second year, may all of you follow away games in Ghana football news. Into once I'm Marawa. No man decided say almost 3 points. Almost the 3 point name Mandipana or not the original park and no so bono. And a man age. But 2,500 a year. Though a holiday month me. But my phone say it's good thing. Now football association in Diaba. Now a push both has got to rat off for the move by force. Yeah, Nations FC are dropping. Baby fit.
Maybe the just for which my
but I think you think they will appeal.
I doubt. In America, the football no. So okay, baby. Now referee issues ekotiawa ka wano tum because obi akwa na pen
e do say o kasa so dia MY teams no
and then say nti me ka say nya be that is what the football association need to find a way to solve it ya boss bi so one we na ka 2 games ya dey obi 3 points at the car ho as na wotumi qualify na nya na wo qualify
e ba say we protest say no yambo park
say me chere say na protest no ya kan
na enye referee na decide is at 3 points they come
na say protest no
one team defaulted the rules.
No, but I say, say issue no. buy no take be 2 months you can say na wie e be you can ntama ka team no that
so we are talking about how they can expedite on decisions.
That's the point.
But then we are also talking about the fact is now because referee accord decisions akwa mobi no, it's like you're not spreading the good word because then there's no because referee decisions here
obianim your football no is in the hands of referees. Nobody can say no.
It is the football. So you want to tell me? So you want to sit on this platform?
In the house of referees.
Nana, do you want to sit on this platform with the opinion? Say even go start some G League no. Now it's a referees in him. Is that what you're saying?
Obi adie bia ko etia no, ana adie bia ko ama no. Obi abetuma kana no to because it happens everywhere. That is my point. Me see your football no is in the house of referees. And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. What the whole entire 1 hour video now. Because of the easy target was question the Trinity, you have to call. But all video ni ya, the question was referee. Referee oja punche. Referee oji sika. Referee di sika chase no. In kodi kotokone house referee oja fifi say ball na ebo amada da tata no. Na nye penalty to magic. Ndo obi anu say your football the question na be ko ya is in the hands of referee. Obi away. Nti imagine him say and they are 3 months off. They prepare for next season. No, issue because we need to find a way to solve it. How we are freeze about 2 power Ghana football. That is the most important. But maybe in Brana, you do my many football association.
Mate, Felix, for also the bra, FA, Eden verdict aba. Nations FC docked 3 points, which means that they will end the season on 57 points outside the top 4. Na yasa finding on 2,500. Now they do say on the 2,500 the handle because they are finding hard 20,000 for allowing players into an authorized section of the stadium. Then 2,500 I know your paltry amount. It's too small.
Well, I am not even worried about the amount of money for the punishment and our point deduction. You see, the time of the ruling add up to nothing because and yes say ruling no be affecting nations in any way and yes say there is a reward for top 4 and to what's in the point into a free top 4 mama has of so what is the essence of punishment? The essence of punishment is to serve as a deterrent. Obi a punish you, baby obi a you be punish you pa. It's just so you don't repeat that punishment again.
And you think that's why it's not punitive enough?
No, not at all.
What would have been the best punishment for Nations FC?
If the ruling had come before the last round of games, if the fine was a bit heavy and higher, like Nanedu Air Cano, but your bond league they on him say.
League don't change.
On himself punishing after the end of the season.
Did they see it coming? That's why they lost the Heart of Lions game. Did they see it coming?
They knew the outcome of the verdict. And I can even tell you, Mikrana minim dada.
Now, say,
see, let me tell you something. If you walk out of the pitch, they should have even played. And I met I met some of the executives of them. Say they made a very huge mistake
walking off the pitch.
Of the pitch. Adebakwa say play the game and protest after. And we say no, who case?
You have a legit.
Yes. End of the season, Aston Villa United. Last one now Chelsea 4 per Champions League, Aston Villa 4 per Newcastle. Look at game officiating at Old Trafford. Obi Frey Aston Villa for say I'm walking out of the pitch. They played, and what did they do after? They protested. You understand? That is the right thing to do. And Adebakwa match no come we delay match in over 20 minutes dada.
Yeah.
So you could have even gotten a point because at that point a point would have even saved Basake Oli Stars. They didn't need a 3 point.
Of course.
So why didn't you just make sure say because penalty now Ejima what if it be a second penalty no player say
since amount to mo
at all. But you see we are also running a league which is not professional. Now league now a professional league.
They say below the belt.
Do you know what is? No, it's not a professional league. Do you know what a
It's
professional?
the Ghana Premier League we are talking about.
No, but yes, your league can be. You can have a.
So
league.
what makes it?
The league is not. There's nothing premium about the league. There's nothing professional about league. See, what? Let us be very honest with ourselves. Let us be very honest with ourselves. Now there's nothing premium. And then FNO has set up 3-member committee. No Drusa for Frederica Champon and Sandra Fosuga on it. Say yes, say on one share say na or your day reforms be back league. But you see, me, I don't want to. No, yes, Frederica, I don't want to. Bosso, you see, the 3-member committee. Me, I don't want to go
for them to further investigate the issue.
Not the issue. Yeah, about setting committees just to revise some of the rules and regulation governing the Premier League.
And that's the panel I said.
Yes, that's the panel. That's what the FA came out with this morning. Omo release it. Omo release it on platform no so. Yes. And when I look at the composition of the committee, I was like, okay, I don't want to go hitting hard on them.
Do you have your reservations about the panel?
You see, I have my reservation, but I want to see the outcome of their work as a committee. But see, I feel and I'm being honest with you. That makes a league and you're professional.
But those are your words, your opinion. That's your opinion.
And I want to give you a reason.
But it's your opinion.
Of course, I'm entitled to it. Okay,
great.
Share league bang and I won't say yebo match team C officiating Koyenti are walking out of the pitch. League bang. In the serious league, verdict say be bar. You tackle the issue before the next match week. Until a issue at the end of the season, you can even tackle it. Fine. But if the issue has to concern about the actual game that was played, 3 points was very, very important. Okay, let me be very honest with you. Now I was thinking, say this season we were going to get a very worthy winner of the league.
Yeah.
Because officiating this season, I'm not saying it was perfect.
But let's not discredit Gold Stars.
Who?
Gold Stars.
No, I'll give them the credit for that. For me, they were one of the best team in the league. They were one of the best team. Officiating was better than last season. I was thinking at least because Ukaipa last season say you do match week 20 now go for to meet predicted results of matches. Go for to me.
So they say go for with.
You know that's what I'm saying.
Prophecy is not there.
Uber professional league and I said to me.
When I say correct score.
As American, if I where you sit there, you play the devil's advocate and then them it was say. But last season, go for to me predicted say match we because say it was limited. Even this season, go for predicted. People predicted some matches.
Someone predicted Mancuna to score a brace.
They even predicted the time then the goal score, the total number of goals, time and goals. You understand? But and also no brass. No, I'm coming. And no brass. Let me tell you something. You can't tell me say ultimate predicted time as a player should go goals or share the entire results of the game. I don't have evidence. And yes, sir, I don't have evidence to back that. I don't have evidence to back that. But what I can tell you is say this season Nyama Bebre na limited. Referees you can say anya controversial. It was better than last season.
Interesting.
Until Nana Pole issue ni buy I was thinking say they would have done what building on that for us to have a very good finish to the season. That is why some of us were even advocates say they should have even truncated the whole season.
Oh, you think so?
Yes.
Based on
what happened, they have proper reforms. Because me can't say I'm saying minim Ghana football. So security arrangement. It was a 1 day. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because Naminim say security protocol to a 1 day wonder. I said it. And what happened?
So you think say after all those measures were put in place, it's not enforced.
If it was properly enforced, do you think a team will walk out of the pitch?
Was that the reason why they walked off?
But they said it's security reasons. That was the reason.
Not because they felt that the referee was being biased.
Security reason was also part of it. And no, Muka said they don't want a repeat of what happened. That's the reason. I'm saying security.
Thank you.
And yes, you understand.
Okay, Romark,
you see, no, let me wrap
Okay.
up with this. See, and we are where we are with our league because Omo manage league, no, Omo need interest. The FA don't have.
There's another bombshell.
No, it's not bombshell. It is fact. See, me, I am passionate about the league. League.
Of course, I know. I'm very much
You
aware.
understand?
Yeah.
I've been covering the Ghana League more than a decade. It is not even about that because even only the local league are rewarded. But the people share energy, good blasters, sponsors say what blaster. Share league. I also league near professional. Look at the TV coverage, very poor. Me this season, I've never.
Share match. We are.
Me sure TV to me bread. Me bread.
So anyway, ni and answer
bread because production is bad on TV. Bad. Osha, you can't say. Now free in
Yeah, say free to wear at
no,
least.
free to wear. So you have to produce just anything on free to wear.
So you are concerned about the quality.
The quality of the league. Coaching is bad. I'm telling you. Coaching is bad. There are major issues at what league. Any serious country football league we are at least call the stakeholders.
But we just finished. It's been less than a week.
Have they done that before? So see, did they do that last year? Did they do that last 2 years?
No.
Almost say product in your they are the people who badmouth the league the most. Badmouth the league. It's true.
Interesting.
Yes, people who have said bad things about the league are the managers of the league. We can say it is our association, We are football people, but journalists are stakeholders. The players are stakeholders. Supporters are stakeholders. You're free have combined a Save Ghana football demono. And no those are for catchers. I offer Slay Queens ni opim for momo enyim aba.
Is it true you people went for those?
They are stakeholders. Slay Queens otuno koshe ball.
Okay.
I me share Techman living one this thing out to you. Mama be the bash nechi almost 2 years. You should go no jubilate. And the Slay Queens
football in the same place.
No, Slay Queens koshe ball. They are all stakeholders.
We have to move on to the Ghana Football Awards.
Of course, that's even more
Thank
important.
you. Charlie, we never get tired when it comes to Ghana football, do we? Especially the Ghana Premier League. We are always going to love the Ghana Premier League, and we'll do whatever it takes for us to bring it back to where it belongs and bring back the love as well. So, the Ghana Football Awards in it's slated for the 14th of June 2025. The Accra International Conference Center. Last season I was there. I remember during the red carpet reception. That was when I got to know say top players 1 or 2. Yeah. It was fun. I really had a very good time. You know, the red carpet, the pictures, the lightning, you know, everything and all the personalities. Yeah, I quite remember the president of the Ghana, only the former president, the just outgone president of the Ghana Olympic Committee, Mr. Ben Nunu Mensah. He was around the VVIP section where Charlie, it feels like just yesterday. But they said the 2025 Ghana Football Awards basso in just 3 days time awards basso. I know say it's strictly by invitation. I've received my invite. My invitation I ready now, and then so if you're a caller offer show this one, you have free tickets to the Ghana Football Awards. Patron himself ba Menfre Mr. Nema Akwenya Bebano Moma Akwenya say Omomfre so that they can make it there so that we all meet there, you know, and support and push Ghana football forward. Now interesting categories and mona mo chewe no okay nyemo me fi say mo anka me ba mo so ba nyemo na mo chewe no na so the the awards no to the nominations no to the categories no na wo bibi ka fa wo asem bisa so bi so ka fa ho na odi ni nyina ba na yensa kan omobo chairman. He's already in the studio though. Felix Romark with the mama mo. You guys have really done a yeoman's job. The 7th edition, I guess. The 7th. 1, 2, 3, and gradually it's becoming the most prestigious football award in the country. Felix, only members ninya moyadie na yemoamo. But so far, can you be accounts na the nominations not to draw because who said there is one category where there is Antoine Semenyo, there is Naki, there's Thomas Day Party.
So that's the flagship.
the flagship award.
Uh-huh.
And no na yema yani apong.
Ye Ballon d'Or.
And no yema ani apong.
And no yema ani apong.
Yema yani apong.
And this is the 7th award. Who called the past 6 winners? The first 2 editions, Thomas Partey a winner when he was playing for Atletico Madrid.
Wow.
And then we had Andrea Yu coming in to win it. And then after that, Alassane Djikou had a very fantastic season in France. He won it.
Strasbourg.
Yes. But the last 2 editions have been won by Mohamed Kudus.
But this time he's not here.
Yes, this time. You agree, say, performance. But truth is, Ejuma bebree come because your committee is almost Ghanaian players on performance all over the world, including those in the Ghana Premier League. Then you present a long list to the board. We have a 13-member board. Carl Tufo, the board chairman. There is John Pentel, who is also a board member, the Black Stars assistant coach. There is Augustine Info.
Henry
Asante Chum. Referee Alex Cote, myself, Gary Al Smith, Sadiq Obama, Daniel Odro, Nathan Kwao, Cleopatra, Insia Matilda Demedo, and Tomuno move form a board. No, but in the board, no, your man long list now. Now board now selected players. No more feel say they deserve.
They feel, or it's based on a certain criteria.
No, we give them the stats.
Okay.
The start, the performance, what the players have done throughout the season under review. And so Musha, Thomas Partey for the first time in so many seasons, he had a fantastic time with us. And we finishes second. It do semi-finals of the Champions League for the 3rd time in a decade. Antoine Semenyo, 11 goals in the Premier League. Excellent job for Bournemouth. We share Inaki Williams. He was a top scorer for this club. They say I am the captain. And all that, played a lot of games. And see, but aside that, there were other players who were even in the mention. Baba Alassane had a very good season. Even for you can't say Ernest Nuyama, and for injury now, the season started well for him. So you give the board a very long list, almost about 10 players, but they also have to go through the list and then they vote. And so move vote to our board level now for the club 100 no selected journalists you feel so more been and they be very objective and captains of the national teams and coaches captains of the Premier League 18 Premier League teams and coaches super vote and to Wadam for Ouattara about Benjamin Asari. Okay, Ouattara nice. Is also coming for the awards as well. But it is our club 100. Yeah. Omuno move vote. Yes. Omuno move vote. And the who screen one of the category which was the best African international. Yeah, and I know one idea Osimhen, right? Yeah, Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen. The first edition the time I introduced you that category no winning Edward Mendy, just winning Champions League. The following season, Sadio Mane, winning, and then Victor Osimhen won it, and then Ademola Lookman won it last year. The reason I did buy and said we just wanted to have an international flavor to the awards, and I can tell you, every one of them have appreciated the award. Of course, almost near. Appreciation video, their clubs share photos of it and all that. And this is one of the things. But Osha category is now runner or that Lamte future star. Yeah, that's another interesting category. Interested. I don't know, say we are producer better to Nibasi. Yes, I'm to was goes of winner. Yeah, shall say about maybe 30 seconds now. Of course. Me sure some boy. Of course. When you start to feed the best African international. Yes, Salah, Liverpool this season, top scorer in the Premier League. Ashraf Hakimi, excellent season. PSG quadruple every available trophies. Gorissa was one of the top scorers. Yeah, the joint top scorer. Excellent season for him. And these are the 3 players we feel say they deserve to be in there for the. I hope that when you of course you are part of the conversation. We're the only problem here. Mr. Nanedu said you are one of vote tomorrow. Are you going to disclose who you voted for? Why not? Who voted tomorrow? Ashraf Hakimi. Sir, so you neglecting your most salary throughout the season. Now also vote tomorrow. Historic numbers. Okay, but we'll go to the next. Yeah, move on because we are sure say everyone will have a question. Oh yeah, UTS so now sharp. Now I prepare a question. It's a goalkeeper of the season. I had a problem because I felt say you can't players home-based players this is no more idea. Benjamin Asari can. Good point. But I don't know why he didn't make the player of the season. So if I was if I had a way, Benjamin Asari, Kobe or Lawrence can even be part of the I can't say what's the name? Home base player.
The home base player.
But say the hopefully say or no back automatically you are saying he's going to win this category.
No. Send the answer we saw Kopama make young player and
but I still when we say goalkeepers because we share Emmanuel Kobe now. We share beginning goal stars winning the league this season. 2 players were distinguished. Emmanuel Kobe had the most clean sheet, right? Followed by Benjamin Asare and Lawrence Osei. Emmanuel Kobe and Samuel Atakumi were very, influential in the beginning goal stars winning the league. And I think nobody will argue say these are the 3 best goalkeepers we have. Okay, Benjamin Asare as a folk now only leaky goals last season.
Yeah, he's kept it tight for them.
Yes, aside that, he's been the leader on the pitch. And as I say, currently the Blasters #1 goalkeeper. And I think these 3 will deserve to be
interesting.
In that category.
Okay, share it was because the category
most vibrant club.
Most vibrant club. But what goes into the selection of these?
Okay,
3?
so we introduced this category to encourage Ghanaian Premier League clubs to maximize the importance of social media and to Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and I can tell you for a fact these clubs are doing quite well with it. Medium are saying, medium highlights won't.
Solid. See, post pre and post.
Media coverage. Better see what we
No, seriously. But Metna platform is what bomb basso.
Yes, all highlight. Ocean Nations are Obama lineup, player profile. Teams will come to line up 3 days time.
No cash. Now Vision, one consider Vision. Vision,
they consider a lot of the clubs, and you see. When board members never vote.
Okay. Okay. Let's move on. Let's see because I'm quite sure that there will be certain categories definitely people will have the objections.
So female team of the year, police ladies are winning their first women's Premier League title. Logi, Azakes ladies, ABT, and
now damsels are we
damsels. Oh, and you can say 15 girls. No, winning. Calf Interschool.
Okay, now quiz. Now maidens here.
Maidens also did quite well. They won the Waffles on B as well.
But does that top near way Faith Ladies Faith Ladies won the Women's FA Cup.
Yes, and got relegated. And
it's a huge achievement, regardless.
I understand.
Especially in place of Oak Ladies.
Okay, in Oak Ladies here, Oak Ladies won about 3 trophies. They won their zone.
No, they won their cup, and they've won the cup. So two for now.
Yes, and then they won the qualification to the Women's Premier League as well for a club that was formed just 2 seasons.
So that is
You see, Mimiti, and I'm not justifying they getting nominated, but as a committee member, a Juma starts are the presenting my board. Yeah. If I had my way, there were teams.
But I think for me, Faith Ladies for win it beats this one. Let's move on. Let's move on now. You share other categories now. So, there's the female team of the year nominees. Police Ladies, damsels. Then men's coach of the year nominees. James Kwesi Appiah Kasim Okanmingo. Is any team no way defeat?
It's been a very good season.
No, nonetheless. Fifi Parker Hansen, one of the best coaches in the Division 1 as well, and then the title-winning coach. Stephen Frimpong as well.
Kwesi
Appiah of Sudan.
One call half.
No, my Ghana.
So a Ghanaian. If you are nominating Ghanaian players who are doing well in Europe, you have a Ghanaian coach doing quite well in Africa. He deserves
to be there. So men's coach of the year nominees, and so any year where strictly by the 100 club. Yes. Then to the women's footballer of the year nominees, there's Mercy Bekum.
I think it should be Mary Bekum.
Mary, not Mercy. Okay. So we apologize for
Police
that.
Ladies, excellent season for her. Oshe Alice Kusi, she's doing quite well with her Halila. Mary Amponsa, or the top scorer of the Women's Premier League
this season. Exactly.
Okoye Krastino Biancachi with the number of goals.
And Doris Budua. About Bansa.
The Adama Bansa.
She's in one of the categories, but I'm not sure.
Home base.
Or footballer. We're footballer of the year. Women's footballer.
To women's football. So we have 2 foreign and I think 3 foreign based and one local.
Okay. Yenko share other categories, no? Because categories na dos year pa Ghana Football Awards categories. Doris Budwa no
maybe I'm actually into on me.
no baby out in no be yenko enim na yenhwe other categories no na yenhwe nia ekoso
so far categories that I show ni nyina no club 100 for
okay iti category we na akose asparking serious controversy
so
amongst we it were Ghanaian best club CEO nominees no yewo Kwame Dankwa of Nations FC yewo DCOP Lydia Donko OSCU for police ladies yewo Randy Abe Dr. Randy Abe Heart of Lion CEO and then also Honorable John Peter Amewu CEO for Hoho United.
So let me
clarify.
Let me clarify. The only CEO on this nominee is Dankwa.
No CEO. Recognized CEO.
Yes, the police service they don't do CEOs.
Okay.
Randy Abe is the president of the club. It's not a CEO.
Okay.
John Peter Amewu
is the owner.
Yes, but on him. When we brought this category, every time you nominated the actual owners of the category or actual CEO for the clubs, presidents no fair say they should rather be there. And you see the mistakes are, and we've admitted it as a board.
Admitting mistakes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We should rename the category
to.
And no board no who.
And so maybe one for CEO, one for president, because roles near distinct.
Yeah, or maybe we combined or
also class CEO stroke president. It makes sense, but how CEO now nominate Obi on CEO there? I think that's where the problem is.
So that one, I think, we've accepted the fact that there's something we need to do about this. But we also can't ignore the fact that these people have contributed.
Exactly, any day. Just that they do not have to fall under this category. And also in Chechemu Abba, Women's Team Coach of the Year. Abu Kasim, my very good friend Abu Kasim. Joyce Boate Ej, Black Damsels, only DMG Gold, schools event. Messi Tego Kwaku, Oaks FC, very very strong. Me sure say maybe Abu Kasim might win.
Women's team coach no. The first time women's coach of the year. But we realize that majority of the men are coaching.
Women's team coach. Exactly.
That's why you see Abu Kasim
over there. But he's a women's team coach. Exactly. Yanko na yenhwe ni akeka ho ni emboni tiltils na yetimi apeke e call. So home based footballer of the year. Home base hamuno na me pese me hu you can say Ben aside
Simpson had a very fantastic season.
Chawate
second top scorer of the
Samuel Atakumi scored double figures in the Premier League. Amankona top scorer and then Rudolph Jr. who made record 27-30.
Yes, excellent season.
27-30 for Rudolph Mensah.
And all these guys will be coming for the award.
Charlie. Let's move on. Yenhwe intentem so an yenhwe yembo so tiltil na yem pick your college.
I think that can be a goal of the
in the men's team of the year your Nations FC Golden Kicks Bibieri Gold Stars Asante Kotoko Hoho United obiso bisase where is Techima 11 Wonders? Where is Techima 11 Wonders?
I was thinking that you even mentioned Radio All Blacks.
No, also did us.
Where the Division 1 league now, Division 1, Zone 1 is Zone 2. A very, very competitive
of course.
The Zone 3. And you see, even if you're winning
Zone 2 to Zone 3.
Very solid. If you say Premier League teams, so winning league now. Teams qualify from Premier League at 2 seasons.
League is true. Yeah, announce your phone line staying to be announced. So wait me after 5 lucky winners. So Freya, you earn yourself a ticket. To that lab, Jerry Free or Christiana Ashiaku or Edmond Bedu. Bansan and Mame announcing the phone lines. No, na the film 0551598321 and 0550055522. Numbers I will be to me after and also watch our Freya. Automatically you win yourself a ticket or a ticket to the upcoming Ghana Football Awards. Hello. Okay, unfortunately, line in here. The goal of the season nominees then you 10 goals. Now, so she goes now. Charlie, goes now. Me sure some be. Augustine Boache or Razak Simpson, the goal not share against Heart of Oak and rocket. And that's normal social world class goal. Someone prepare. Okay, my main call lines. So hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Andrew's Quiz.
Andrew's Quest. Tema Community 2, C Koto Garden, A-Land. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that's what I feel.
Yeah. It's
Yomoga, one boat to Yomoga.
Yeah. So now the kind of animation here.
Okay. When you call Dre,
I found out 30,000.
30,000.
Yes.
Okay.
2000 division 1
Okay. One double she find it. Okay. She win the ticket ni Okabaya Ghana Football Awards. It was one more call Obabi e work ticket e babu. Didi ka Obaje e wa ko akpe je didi ho gbeke Saturday gbeke ye conference center. Saturday Gbeke Conference Center, Accra International Conference Center. Gbeke 7. Okay. Alright. Inti Osha goes now we saying, hey Charlie, goes to be look at that black damsels goal. That's such a quality goal from an under 15 lady over there.
Hello, Joe.
Yes, sir.
I know me pass them.
Hey, I know. Upon where?
Yeah. I will call you. Now I want to say.
Yes, so young way, Yamia Dom.
Another I find.
Original way kakra.
Yo, me chia no apan fonya. Na jo I think say uni panasem na no kafa Ghana Premier League. To be frank, me ne ya you.
Sir.
You Ghana, you serious because and you're credible because even last year no because how come a team where league I am where we bought 34 games, maybe about 33 games because fair the can it's at the you know free row and almost 3 points. The Ghana Premier League I wa obi to make us my job. Said the only panic I think that is a right thing and I do can. You got it in the Bible. Me say nothing one share that. I'm over say you born in na if you are nation for say yeah lose this year credible na we say what in all the quiet I just say I think say Ghana you serious na man na your league you more professional things ntina uni panic
yeah that's it
me person be say no word crack up no I am check criteria na omo dey
yeah better it's na week na cause why you better mu ninya why you better pacho udi no unfu name here then ano me pacho unfu name no Ransford no yeah that's say so wa frɛ wo so beti ya frɛ 055 hello Yes. Good morning.
I can
Pacho fefi
Tema free.
na pacho dini eden Gifty Beaches pacho beaches den ufu name ye beaches den Nyamedu okay pacho beti akasa
about veggies amudi buy so your map and show me that is papa because our FIFA law number 33 to 33 no science points now must be and yes and referee no ono na dina pitch influence FIFA law number 8 says start and restart of the game and see offense behind hotel. Oh, now better watch I do now.
Wow. Okay. Which is here that's it. When we know ticket at the the Ghana Football Awards so weekend we into Obahwa on Sabeka. Why? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Into we have another caller. Hello. Hello. Yes. One man, pram. Pacho, one man, udi nangasa edeng. Pacho say.
Daniel Ayeti.